in his few attempts today, he's been concerned about the shot blocking presence of LaSalle. If I were him, just go straight to the basket. Don't body up on a guy or lean behind you, because you're just going to even put your ball closer to the defenders and give them a chance to block your shot. You just got to go straight up and play his game.
Lead is 5. Make that 4. 30-26. Papot Paredes again climbing for that rebound and a jump situation, and possession arrow point to LaSalle. Let's look at this block underneath and a Powerade hyper play of the quarter. Yuten Andrada, drink up, Powerade Sports is what you make it. De La Paz is back in the ball game with 10 seconds remaining in the first half. The 4-point deficit for LaSalle. It's down to 5. Atkins from way out, nothing there. And it goes to De La Paz. No! And it will be a 4-point lead at intermission for the two-time defending champions.
Well, a crazy second quarter. I mean, you couldn't have drawn up any scenario like this with LaSalle struggling from the field. 0 for 12 until they hit their first field goal. Now 1 for 13, and yet got the lead for a bit, but it was a big 4-point play swing by Eman Morford that I think could be an emotional swing for them come second half.
Watching this game's better. If you've got KFC, call KFC delivery now. 887-8888. Morford 4-point play just swung the tide at the end of the first half as Ryan Buenafe, 7 points. No rebounds so far for him, but offensively he has led Ateneo. He is our leading candidate for Jollibee champ. Big burger goodness like no other. Halftime is what we all need, and please come back to watch here on Studio 23. Back here at the Araneta Coliseum, and the halftime festivities continue here in this game between Ateneo and LaSalle, part 1 for season 73. In the UAAP, we are live, and it is exclusive courtesy of ABS-CBN Sports on Studio 23. And as both teams take a break, so can you have McDonald's delivered right to your doorstep. A strange second quarter, especially TJ, for LaSalle, living off the free throw line and with 1 field goal for that second quarter.
Well, at least they found a way to still score, still hang in there from the free throw line and on the defensive end. But looking at the numbers right now, it's not a pretty game at all. Looking at the numbers, 23% field goal shooting for LaSalle, 27% for Ateneo. Identical numbers from the free throw line, 10 of 16. All of those 16 attempts, by the way, for LaSalle came in the second quarter.
That's right.
They had 0 free throw attempts in the first quarter. Starter points, pretty much in their average, 9 to 19, led there by Ateneo. We know that a lot of the points of LaSalle comes off their bench. As you can see, 17 bench points for LaSalle, as for 11 for Ateneo.
You know, for people who missed the first quarter and wondering why is Ateneo also shooting a low percentage at 27%, that's because they had that 23% first quarter that kind of balanced everything out for both teams. What about in terms of individual performances, TJ? What have you seen?
Well, off the bench, we're seeing LaSalle getting their strength off the bench right now. You saw De La Paz with 4 points. You got Vosotros with 4 points also. But no breakout scorer yet for LaSalle. As for Ateneo, you're seeing Ryan Buenafe very active. He's leading the pack with 7 points. Justin Chua had 6 points for himself, and Eman Monfort with 5. But the usual suspects not yet there. Nico Salva not scoring. Eric Salamat not scoring yet. So we're going to see if that will pick up in the second half. If the coaches will make it a point to get their main scorers going, because if this remains tight in the end game, you're going to want to go to a go-to guy.
Definitely, and that's something that LaSalle hasn't identified yet in the last 3 games. First, our close-up couple of the game, the closer the better. That's Nico Dezer and Ines Achacoso, both from Ateneo de Manila. Close-up couple of the game, closer the better. We're taking a break, and we'll be back with second half action here at the Araneta Coliseum. Stay with us, please. Back here at the Araneta Coliseum, live on Studio 23. Again, for those checking out the replay on Balls Channel 34, good evening to you. And of course, this is all captured in high definition. Hanes, school, cheer. Hanes, America's leading underwear brand. What a battle at halftime for both pep squads, which is of course part and parcel of the It's the UAAP experience and the Ateneo La Salle experience. Season 73 of the UAAP. Boom Gonzalez, TJ Manotoc, we're again glad to have you with us. I want to focus the attention, TJ, on the main stars now. We talked about individual efforts earlier. We talked about Justin. We talked about Paport. Breakout performances for them. At the start of this game, the two captains were defending each other. We haven't heard much from Eric Salamat or Simon Atkins.
You said main stars. They're supposed to be the main stars, but so far, they've pretty much been in the background in this ballgame. Talking about Simon Atkins and Eric Salamat. Look at their numbers so far, as this year they have been thrust really into the leadership position of their teams. Salamat averaging 7 points a ball game, together with a little bit under 2 assists and 2 steals a ball game for Simon Atkins, who had a breakout first game against UP where he had 20-plus points, averaging now 12 points a game, 2 assists, and 1.3 steals per ball game. But today, so far, you're not seeing that kind of offensive aggressiveness from both guys. I mean, they've been content with trying to settle their possessions and settle their executions out, especially more for Eric Salamat, because you know that's the game of Ateneo. As for La Salle, they want to try and run more, and they're getting those opportunities with or without Simon Atkins on the floor.
Ironically, they're both at 7 minutes so far here in the first half. What about the other matchups? We touched on this earlier. Maui Villanueva also has had a good season so far. Salva, of course, has been a hero also for the Ateneo side.
Well, you know, Nico Salva's really pulled up his numbers this year, ready to step up, and he has shown he's ready to step up for the challenge. Last year, averaging 7.5 points a ball game. This time around, 12.7 points a ball game. He's also upped his rebounding just a bit. But more than that, Maui Villanueva's numbers have really taken a big leapfrog from a shade under 5 points a ball game last year, now averaging 10.3, and from last year's 3 rebounds a ball game to 8 rebounds a game. You're seeing a lot of Maui Villanueva's energy, focus, intensity, a lot like from what we saw in his rookie year 2 years ago. So this junior year just may be one of the biggest years so far for Maui Villanueva here in the UAP.
And also a jump in field goal percentage from 41% last year to 59%.
That's awesome.
This year. 30-26 is what we begin with here in the second half. Kirk Long, Eric Salamat, Justin Chua, Ryan Buenafe, and Frank Golia for Ateneo. For La Salle, it is Simon Atkins, Joshua Webb, Maui Villanueva, Ferdinand, and Joel Tolentino.
Well, pretty much same starting 5 for both teams.
Takeaway by Ferdinand. Chua on him. Ferdinand throws it up. Joshua trying to put it back in. The tap going to Eric Salamat. One-on-one, the captains, Salamat and Atkins. Salamat, no. It will stay with Ateneo, though. 30 seconds have gone by here in the second half.
So let's see. We were talking about it earlier, Boom. If Coach Norman or Coach Lino would be concerned about his individual scorers, if he wants to get them going. Let's see if he'll set up some plays for Nico Salva. If he'll set up some pick and rolls for Eric Salamat. We see a foul called here. Was it a charge or
no? It's a block
foul.
Simon Atkins protesting the call. Third personal on the captain of De La Salle, who has not gotten himself going. He did score the first 3-point shot, the first field goal for La Salle early. Kirk Long back at the line. 3 points, 2 rebounds so far. As L.A. Tenorio with us. Coach Luigi Trillo right behind, just in case.
He's on the wrong side. If he's with LA, that might be he's in the wrong side.
Maybe LA is in the wrong side.
Or maybe LA is in the wrong side. I'm not so sure, but I didn't see that much green in that picture.
Joshua Webb loses it. Ateneo crowd looking for a dribbling infraction, none given by referees Ariel Bermeo, Francisco Olivar Jr., and Hector Villanueva. 6 on the shot clock. Webb, full steam ahead.
He likes that. He likes to get his momentum going to his right. If he's going to get a handoff, swooping to his right, and another screen to get a clear lane to the basket, forget about it.
How about the press? Has it been a factor here in this game?
Not yet for Ateneo in terms of them being bothered by it, because they don't have that many turnovers. Only 8 so far in this game.
And you know naman that yan ang kinabubuhayan ng La Salle, no? Turnover
Look
points.
at pass. Beautiful pass by Ryan Buenafe. The ball fake
was zipped to Justin Chua.
And opening that lane up because of the ball fake to swing to the weak side, opened up the middle and found Justin Chua wide open underneath.
5-point lead for the defending champions. Atkins with the fake, draws the contact, and will go to the free throw line.
That's the second time around LaSalle